Hi, I'm Annie Ulichny, and I want to thank you so much for joining in for some meditation practices today. We're going to talk about distractions. We are overloaded with distractions in our lives, internal distractions and external distractions. And it's fair to say that we are all overwhelmed by all of the distractions. Research is now showing that while we have all of these screens and all of these busy lifestyles that we lead, the nature of distractions, the root of our distractions is really our mind. So our mind is what is starting and originating this momentum toward distractions, even on the external world. And so if we can start to work with calming our mind, our inner thinking, by calming our body, then we're able to start to see the nature of our distractions, both the inner dialogue, the thinking mind that's looping on to-do list, looping on these distractions, as well as all the distractions coming in from the outside world. We start to see the nature of it, and we can bring ourselves into the present moment more easily, with more calm, to take care of ourselves and keep ourselves calm. Just a few minutes a day, a few times a day, just checking in with ourselves, and it really will help. But it all starts with the mind. And so we're going to work with some practices that help soothe and calm the mind. Some of them are active practices because it's really hard to just be able to sit down in meditation. And we're too agitated, we're too distracted. So the first thing we're going to do is some tapping, which is a wonderful way to start to be able to touch into ourselves more specifically and really feel the experience of our bodies in a new way. And so I really encourage tapping for everybody every day. It's like the best multivitamin you could take. So we're going to start with tapping, and we're going to tap along our top part of our lungs, and you can move more like this if you want. If you want to do this standing up, please do. And just feel the vibration as we start to come into the here and now. Let everything in the outside world go. Any of our worries, our things we have to take care of, they'll be there in a few minutes. No worries. And then we're going to tap our shoulders the same way. You can have your hands open or closed. Tapping is scientifically proven to really help calm the nervous system down. So the more they're learning about the value of tapping, the more I'm really encouraging it to be done every day, and a few minutes a day. Just really feel the vibration. And try not to get lost in thought here as we're tapping. Stay really focused. And we're going to tap with the pads of our fingers just along the forehead here for a little bit of time. You can have your eyes closed if this helps to really feel along the top of the head. Maybe start at the forehead and move your way back to the back of the head. When we are in overwhelm, sometimes this can feel uncomfortable, and that's because we've been caught so much in a fight or flight response that there's this reaction of discomfort when we're working with these techniques to move into a rest and digest response of the nervous system, a more relaxed way. So that's normal if you start to feel a little tension. All right. right, now place our hands just comfortably on our laps. Close our eyes. Start to really experience the tingling in the body. Noticing the sensations. My hands feel very alive with that tingling, and it's a very soothing, nourishing experience for the nervous system. We can really feel the sense of aliveness. Perhaps you feel different sensations through the head, the chest, the shoulders. And now as we're sitting in our comfortable posture, breathing in and out of the nose, we're going to use a technique to really calm ourselves down. Again, get in greater touch with this idea of distractions in our mind, how we loop our thoughts in our minds and these inner distractions, these inner commentaries we have going, these judging comments. They're a way to distract ourselves. And when we do this within our thoughts, with our thinking mind, it can take a toll on our stress levels, on our chronic stress. And when we start to just use these very basic techniques, it can be very calming and soothing, and it will rebalance and reboot everything. So we're going to use a breathing technique of a double in and a long exhale. So it's an inhale that starts in the belly, works up to the chest, and a long exhale. Really stay focused on the breath, feeling in the body, focus on the breath. If you get lost in thought, just come back to the breath. So we'll inhale 2 times, exhale, in and out of the nose. Inhale 2 times, exhale, long exhale, keep exhaling. Find this pattern for yourself. Inhale, elongated exhale, and really feeling the belly button moving back toward the backbone on the end of the exhale. So the whole body and the breath is engaged. Inhale twice, exhale. Find this pattern for yourself. Inhale, inhale twice, long exhale. See if you can find this circle, this pattern rhythm for yourself. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, another sip of inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Notice if your mind is starting to try to find judgment in what you're doing now or anything else. Exhale. Judgment is a very common tool that the mind uses for distraction. See if you can just let that go. If you notice you've been there, it's very common. We're humans, it happens. Exhale, and just let that go. Come back to the belly, the pattern of the breath. When things are quieter, we start to notice our thoughts more and where they take us. There's really such wonderful wisdom in noticing where our thoughts take us. See where our thoughts are looping and how easily we just get distracted within our thinking mind. We'll take a few more together. Elongated exhale, elongated exhale. Really feel the body releasing the exhale. Okay, one more breath in a double inhale, elongated exhale out, and really exhale everything out. When you get to the bottom and you think you're done exhaling, press the rest of the air out that's willing to come out. Really squeeze out everything. And let the breath come back to its normal rhythm. Bring all of our focus to just following the breath in and out, but let the breath breathe itself. We might feel different sensations now using that breathing technique, using the tapping. We might feel more tingling, like a magnified sense of aliveness within us. Really feel that. It's very nourishing to feel this experience of this aliveness within us. Notice in this silence where our distracted thoughts want to take us. And we can practice just letting the thoughts go, not pushing them away, not being frustrated with them, but just letting them go and coming back into the body, feeling the breath, maybe feeling the belly moving, maybe feeling a different body part that feels soothing to you to really move in and experience and feel. To me, sometimes my hands can really ground me, feeling the aliveness in the hands or the feet or the belly can be very grounding and very stabilizing. And it releases us from the need to constantly distract in the mind. And we can build this skill of releasing the need to always find distraction or always be pulled into distraction in the mind. We can build our focus, our internal, present, conscious focus using these practices, using these techniques. Wishing you a wonderful day. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your time on yourself.